what we call our non-ferrous warehouse. We keep all of our non-ferrous metals, copper, aluminum, things like that. Kind of a tight area with a lot of activity normally happening here. We've got forklift traffic, we've got pedestrian traffic, so safety is really critical in here to everybody be aware of what's going on, their surroundings, and know what each other is doing. Here's an example of a newer employee working side by side with a more experienced employee. We identify our newer employees by applying 2 orange stripes on their hard hats so that they're readily obvious to other employees who can step in and assist and help them out if need be during their safety probation period. Once a month we hold a safety meeting for all company employees where we provide refresher safety training on a variety of topics including OSHA policies as well as company safety policies. Here in our scrapyard we've got several different customer waiting locations where we identify certain safe zones for our customers to wait while their material is being unloaded by heavy machinery. Here at CMC, our managers are heavily involved in our safety program. They truly believe in leading by example, wearing all the right PPE every time to set the example for the employees, to show them the right way to do the job every time. We have 4 company truck drivers who travel throughout the city and beyond, picking up the scrap material from our customers throughout the county. They've driven over 100,000 miles last year without a safety incident or traffic violation. Here at CMC, we're real proud of our safety motto of safety 24/7, safety at work, safety outside of work. This is our 4th consecutive year of a Safety Excellence Award between MAM and SAMA before them. So we're very proud of our safety achievements.
At Tyler Pipe, we don't just do the 12 trainings that OSHA requires. We train on 26 different topics, and we do it in a manner that also encourages our employees to take safety home with them. And there's 9 employee-led committees, and they're all volunteer. There's many for them to get involved in. We do a lot of luncheons for them, and we do a lot of incentive programs that are employee participation based. We try to get everyone involved to not only do the training here, but to take that training and utilize it at their home. One machine in particular that we focused on this year was our inspection lab trimming gaskets procedure. And the employees used to have to turn that towards themselves, and it took a lot of force on their shoulders and such. So we asked our employees to engineer a way to get around that. And they engineered a wheel that'll actually expand for that employee and then motorized it as well. So if you're familiar with the Reba scale, it took that risk from a 12 down to a 5. Another example of some of the ergonomic improvements that we've made with our employee involvement include the wrapping device. What that does is eliminates our employees from picking up 70-pound rolls of wrap material or plastic and manually lifting it up onto these stands. Now, we have our die cart that we've altered and engineered to do that for us. So it actually picks it up and does all the work for us.
We've worked and evaluated different pieces of equipment. The pre-torque machines, those used to be a machine that we would regularly have cuts on. There was very little guarding on it. And when we started working through our VPP process and involving the employees, looking at how can we guard them and still be able to get the production out that we need. Again, safety first. The training room in the back came forth from when we really started getting into taking the OSHA VPP status very seriously. We evaluated adding on to the back end of the building, figured out what our square foot was necessary, what audio, visual, and training aids that we needed in there, designed it, and put it in and presented that to corporate, and corporate came right back and said, do it. My philosophy on safety, and I give this to every employee here at the facility, and they've heard it numerous times, and I have a talk with every new hire that comes into our facility, and the thing that I get across to them is that, and they hear me say this, and I look them straight in the eye and I do not stutter, is that their personal safety is more important than their production. When Alicia came up and told me that we had won the 2013 Safety Excellence Award from MAM, that was really a good feeling to me, because I appreciate being part of MAM for a lot of the things that they provide to us, but when they take the time to recognize the efforts and what we do here at our location and other companies and evaluate against that's really a very good thing. And to put it out and to show that not only does Southwest Missouri manufacture the best parts and have the best employees, but the safest employees.
Harrell Iron does have a good safety theme. Our intentions are to have everyone return to work every day and leave as they come. We have all of our leaders, all of our supervisors, all of our managers on board with that prevention effort. Our safety coordinator comes with his own agenda, and he leads that part of our safety meeting. He summarizes the risks that he sees, and we discuss certain aspects of that. When we have periods where we've prevented and gone without a lost time injury, and sometimes it's gone over a year without a single lost time injury with our facility, which we're very proud of, we will host barbecues and luncheons to celebrate that success. In our organization, there are certain aspects of the work that requires personal protective equipment. PPE is what we refer to that as. And a sandblasting operation where we're cleaning the steel in preparation for the painting process. We wear it during the painting process. And PPE can also include hearing protection and other forms of protection for the individual during their workplace, and we provide all of that. Our company, as it focuses on safety, we celebrate Safety Month in June, and we collect a variety of gifts that we have drawings that with certain safety performance, we draw their name. They are entitled to receive a variety of gifts. Harrell Iron and Steel is very excited and very proud to accept and receive such an honor as this Safety Excellence Award. It means a great deal to me personally as well as our organization, and I think our personnel will also be very excited about that.
Here in Springfield at the Regal facility, all of our employees participate in the orientation, not only orientation but safety. Everything from Kaizen events in our lean manufacturing journey to also our daily Gemba, where we focus on safety as the utmost, most important thing for our facility. Our training is extensive from a standpoint of not only new employee orientation, where we go over all the basic safety in the facility, but it's ongoing through the course of the year. In addition, we have a lot of observations. We use a layered process audit that is used to really drive the safety culture in Springfield and to advance us to where we are today. We initiated what we call the Safety Dojo. It is used to demonstrate what is expected of our employees, what is a safe behavior. So from that standpoint of the mannequins that are demonstrated show the proper PPE, so the personal protective equipment that is required in our facility. In addition to that, dojo also really illustrates what other safety communication we want to provide to our employees. We were extremely proud to accomplish 1 million hours worked without a lost time injury. We had a large event that included picnic type and additional to the picnic that was provided for the employees. We had drawings, and I've just made a really special day for the employees. We actually bring our team members, hourly team members, off the shop floor for a course of 4 to 6 weeks. We refer to it as the Safety Outreach Program. And at the end of that course, they actually receive an OSHA 30-hour certification. And in addition, we send that team, or we actually encourage that team to go out and visit other manufacturing sites. Other sites not only in Springfield, but around our corporation, to swipe best practices and to really start sharing what works, what we need to improve on. And I absolutely think it is a best practice. In every event that we do, a certain portion or that whole entire event is focused around safety and improvements in that process. And obviously any Kaizen activity that we do, a small portion or a large portion, depending on the actual event, is focused around safety. We are extremely proud to receive the MAM award 2 years consecutively for this facility. We are obviously extremely proud not only to see the accomplishment, but to receive the recognition from our fellow manufacturers in this area and throughout the state.
The number one incentive for our employees to be safe is they get to go home to their families in the same condition they arrived at work that day. So that's a motivator for our people. But beyond that, we do also offer a safety incentive lunch every quarter for those departments with the lowest incidents. The innovations of Lazy Boy in regards to safety mainly come through ergonomics. We have height adjustable tables, we use anti-fatigue matting, we use gloves where necessary to keep our employees as safe and comfortable as possible. PPE is actually the last line of defense for our employees. We first try to engineer out the problem or the hazard. Second, we try to address it with administrative controls to make sure the employee doesn't hurt. And thirdly, we'll implement PPE for our employees for their protection. Suggestions are a big part of our safety program here at Lazy Boy. We have an open door policy, and we're on the floor frequently, which allows us big access to our employees so they can help us solve problems that are affecting them. Safety training is very important to Lazy Boy and vital to our success. All new employees start off with safety training and orientation, and we revisit that with one topic a month that's formal safety training in a classroom setting for all employees. We've actually added a couple of high-capacity poly saws to our poly department here recently, which cuts the product faster, and it also puts our employees in a safer environment. There's actually great camaraderie with all of the safety managers throughout the corporation, and we actually have a weekly call with our corporate safety manager. It gives us all a chance also to talk about what's going on at our facilities and any accidents or near misses that we may have had. The biggest mistake we can make is to let something happen at one facility and then let it happen at another. So we like to get that word out there very quick through a safety alert to make sure that nobody else suffers an incident at another facility. Kind of our safety philosophy is, the safety department will put in the procedures, and we do our homework to make sure they're the right procedures, and then we hold our employees accountable to those procedures. And by doing so, they get some ownership over the process of keeping themselves safe as well. And we try to engage everyone here at Lazy Boy in the safety process. So the employees on the floor are engaged through an open door policy where they're allowed to bring concerns to us and also solutions. We engage our supervisors through weekly safety audits that they perform and turn into us, and that could be safety department working on a corrective action or just a work order to be fixed. And then the safety department also follows up those inspections with quarterly audits. So it's a real layered approach to safety here. At Lazy Boy, we also issue a safety newsletter every month. For example, this July, we talk about fireworks safety, and that's something our employees can take home and share with their families as well. The MAM Award is pretty important for us at Lazy Boy. It gives us a chance to show our employees just how much their hard work is paying off in the safety industry.